So I said to him clearly, you're the president of Guyana. You have a duty to uphold the Constitution of Guyana. GCOM is a creature of the Constitution. GCOM cannot override the Constitution, and therefore, unless we have a discussion on the date, I'm not prepared to move forward on any other issue on the agenda.
The engagement this morning focused largely on the role of GCOM, because it is only GCOM, an independent agency, which could determine when elections will be held.
I'm standing just outside the office of the presidency, where the opposition leader emerged after our long meeting today and says that there was an impasse, that the president did not want to discuss the setting of an election date, and so he was not able to engage in any of the other agenda items because his sole intention, or his initial and priority intention, was to have the president set a date for the next election.
The president or the executive or any other body cannot intervene, cannot intrude, cannot interfere with the work of GCOM.
We did not get past the first issue on the agenda. The president said, why not meet GCOM jointly? And I said to him, no, we have absolutely no interest in meeting GCOM jointly, that he should meet GCOM himself because he has the duty as president to call elections.
I, on the 25th of February, wrote the chairman of GCOM indicating that I am prepared to enter consultations with him to ensure that credible elections are held in as short a time as possible. And I would like to meet him again. In fact, I'd like to meet the entire commission to determine what the needs are in terms of time and money.
I believe the date that is before the end of April. We believe that gives adequate time to complete all the tasks with the help of the government and the opposition. GCOM can have all the tasks completed that would allow them to have credible elections without disenfranchising our people.
The president or the executive or any other body cannot intervene, cannot intrude, cannot interfere with the work of GCOM.
Nothing concrete came out of the meeting. The opposition leader said that he's prepared to meet again with the president, but only if the president is agreeing to set a date for the next general and regional elections.
So I said to him, the key thing is you're the president. You have a responsibility, and not us. You have to set the date for the elections, and therefore you tell us when, and in exchange for that, we might be prepared to go.
There's no crisis. There are issues which have to be resolved, and most of those issues will depend on what I hear from GCOM when I consult them.
The time is ticking. The ball is in his court. He is the one who is leading this country into constitutional crisis.
There's no crisis.
The opposition leader, Bharrat Jagdeo, thinks that the president is stalling. He says that the house-to-house registration, as announced by GCOM, is a tactic to delay the elections.
The house-to-house is not to clean no list. Let's don't delude ourselves. The house-to-house is to delay the elections. That is what they want to do.
GCOM is in charge of elections, not the executive. I cannot decide when elections will be held. GCOM has to advise. The leader of the opposition was insistent that a date be set, and he is, in all fairness, prepared to vary the date based on a vote by the National Assembly.
These are all the steps needed: the training, the procurement of the material, the printing of the ballot, and nomination day and adequate time. All within 50 days can be done. And then the parties can say, further to this, we are going to provide the money to now to enhance polling day or polling station security.
Reporting for Channel 2 Headline News from outside the office of the presidency, downtown Georgetown, Guyana, I am Wendell Jeffrey.